Yo, what's up, everyone? Sorry, I totally blanked and I had my stream set as unlisted, which is not good because that means nobody can watch it. So here we are. We're live. I'm watching a number of things tonight. I put some of them in the thumbnail that I'm watching, so it should be a fun night. This week is getting a little bit stuff is getting a little expensive, so I actually might not end up buying anything. I haven't really figured it out yet, but we'll go through some things and figure it out. Hopefully can at least buy one thing, but if not, that's okay too. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're looking at. Extended bidding just started, so I'm going to start with the lower end stuff and just go up from there, if that's cool with you guys. So some of this stuff is just kind of like, maybe I thought would kind of slip under the radar, maybe a little more sneaky, but people caught on seemingly later in the week. So I think I'm going to kind of change my strategy moving on forward, which is I'm going to wait until probably Saturday or Sunday to find the actual cards that I'm going to be bidding on to kind of wait and see, because I had my hopes up for a lot of these and they just didn't really pan out. So for example, like this one, nobody had bid on this really. It's nothing crazy, but it's, Nikki Bella, Atomic Refractor. She doesn't have that many cards. She's a very popular figure in just like pop culture and stuff. And, these would sell, I think the raw ones are around like $20. So I figured a 9.5 if I could get it for 15. But, it's already at 17, so I'm going to pass on it. This one I am going to bid on. These are around $30 right now. So I think probably, and here I think my strategy, I'm just going to plug in like numbers that I'm comfortable with and then just kind of leave it be. Tim, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. So we're going to bid on that one. I thought this was cool. This Vince Carter, it's first year Prism PSA 10. I feel like it's a card that's just like, you can't really go wrong with first year Prism, and VC is always a popular guy. This hero, I just looked this up. This one did 38. This one did 60, 50. So if we can get it for like $30, I think that's probably, even 35. It has the potential for upward movements. So let's just do like a max of like 30 per se. I mean, I don't really think I guess after the season it would kind of go down a little bit, but yeah, let's put our max here at like 28 and then just be done with it. Oh man, a little laggy here. Bill says the Carter's pretty sweet. Yeah, I thought it was cool. It's first year Prism, PSA 10. I mean, I'm probably not going to get it for that, but it's worth a shot. This one I think is sneaky right here. The last sale of this was in April, I believe, and it was 75. It's probably double that now, I would guess. So this one I am going to pump a little bit. We'll watch this one, but that one's definitely one that I have my eye on. Tim says I'm watching one vintage card and small stuff otherwise. Yep. It's an interesting week. There's not anything crazy really. All right, so let's just bid on these for now. We'll kind of cycle back through. This Baisley I thought was maybe kind of sneaky. It's a contender's ticket. I think he has a chance to be pretty good. Yeah, there is no F1 this week. And there's really nothing next week, at least, that's been posted yet. So we'll see. I think this Baisley is a little sneaky. I just think he's good. It's a PSA 10. It's probably not worth a ton right now, but honestly, nothing in basketball is really worth a ton right now. How do PWCC auctions work? Do they add buyer's premium tax plus combined shipping? Yes. So There's a buyer's premium, which is 20%. So it's actually kind of obnoxious. So like they take 20% of that. So it would be like $37, and then they add tax on there. And then the shipping depends on how many cards you have. You can also ship the cards to their vault, which would not incur sales tax because there's no sales tax in Oregon. But then you don't get the cards. They're in the vault. You can take them out of the vault later, but there's a fee and stuff. So I just have them ship me the cards. You like 21 Topps Dynasty? Yeah, I do. I can't afford any of it, but I love it. It's great. Buy Giannis dip. I agree. Actually, I have something to show you. There's a Giannis card in here. Okay, let's look at this Darius Bazley so I don't get off track here. So here's an out of 99. That's a premium. This is not the premium. This is just a regular. That did 121. PSA 9 did 33. That's the premium too. Is there any just paper ones? I feel like it's a sneaky play, but I'm not. It would be one of those like buy and hold things, so I'm not really obsessed with that. So we'll probably just pass on that for now. These Cam Reddishes were really cheap, but now they're way, way overpriced. 2000 numbers, refractors, and X factors are underrated. I agree with that 100%. This J-Love I was watching, again, it had like no bids on it. I was winning it at like $10 for a while, but now somebody must have found it. I like SGC stuff on here, but I think we're probably just gonna pass on it. Just the college uni stuff is always tough. This is another one that I was watching. This gold, it's the same card. It's just rather than atomic, it's a gold. It's a BGS 9, numbered to 50. But you know, I had a $30 on it was kind of my max, so it would have been 36 with the premium. But it's up to 43, so we're gonna pass on that, even though it's a great card. Bagley, we're gonna pass. This was at like $10 too, but I have no idea why this is $42 now. It's crazy. Jordan Loves will be sneaky for the future. Yeah, he's got a shot for sure. He's got to play though. That's the thing with him right now. This Bridgewater I've been eyeing this all week. It's a sneak. I think it's a sneaky play. It's a BGS 10. Camo auto. It's a BGS 10, which makes it very difficult to comp. It's actually 0.5 away from a black label, though I guess they have to be. Somebody tell me this. You have to get 3 10s in order to get a BGS 10, right? Is that true? Do I buy off social media? I do buy off social media, though I don't do it as much anymore. I honestly love, my favorite place to buy is at shows. It's just too much of a hassle buying raw card, because a lot of stuff that I like to buy are raw cards. And I don't like buying raw cards online all that much, unless it's from someone I trust. I've just gotten too many raw cards in the mail that just aren't in great condition, and I'm not expecting, PSA 10s, but like, something with not a huge indent on it is awesome. I was just watching that. This just seems like kind of cheap. So my thought is it's probably around $100. So here's the last sale on this exact card, March 23rd for 53. So I'm assuming a BGS 10 is probably double that. So I'm gonna bid on it. I just think it's kind of cool. I think my max is probably gonna be like $60. So whatever that is, and then if it's more than that, I'll just pass on it, which is fine. But I just thought it was a cool card. Basic white card says 3 BGS 10. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So there's no need for me to say 0.5 away from black label, because all the BGS 10s are 0.5 away from black label. Picked up my first F1 and a Pomerus First Auto Atomic. Nice. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming it's a baseball product, which is probably why I don't know who that is. Thank you all, by the way, for joining. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. We do this every week on Sunday nights for about an hour, for basically as long as the auction goes. But it's a super great time. Also, in the description below, there's a link to our Discord where you can talk about cards, chat, and buy, sell stuff. There'll be just lots of different stuff to interact with the community in there. So if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is down below. It's totally free. All right, let's keep going through this. So we were outbid on the Teddy, so I'm probably going to pass on it. I think it's just a cool high upside play. But it's one of those things you kind of have to wait until the season starts, and then see if 2 gets hurt. I thought this Danny Granger was cool. I'm not really interested in the price that it's at right now, but it's a gold refractor rookie at a 99 Topps Chrome. I just thought it was cool. This card is cool. And sometimes you see a card and you're just like, I need that card. And this was one of those cards. And I put my max at 40. I think it's like a $60 card, but I think I'm going to up my bid because I just like the card. I'm at least going to extend it. 54. I mean, I'd pay $50 for this card. It's just cool. And I'm outbid, so I guess I'm not getting that card. That's okay. This is crazy. I don't know why this is so expensive, but rock refractor, was it 2020? I can't believe that's that much right now. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a $20 card. Like, I have no idea. 9.5 to 30. It's just, that sale makes no sense to me. It's at 47 already. Looking at the Danny 2, just hard with the last one doing 50. Yep, exactly. It's a great card. You're talking about the one that shows this? That's the alt plugin. Thank you to Basic White Cards, by the way, for turning me on to that. It's super useful because it just, instead of having to go to 130 point, you can just go to eBay and you can see all the actual prices, which is great. Okay, let's keep moving here. This JT PSA 9, I think they're doing around 60, but that's, again, you gotta add the 20% for the buyer's premium. Just a little too rich for my blood. Let's keep moving here. There's a bunch of this Star Wars stuff that I thought was cool. Seeing a lot of high prices. eBay is in dirt cheap all week. Disney, yeah, it's this week has been weird. It just feels like their prices are inflated this week. So you guys will see some more Star Wars stuff later, but I bid on these. I'm not really interested in them. This is I thought this was pretty cheap. For what it is. It's a blue shimmer. I believe are they at a 5? At a 15. It's a college uniform, but it is a Contenders auto. I'm gonna pass on it. There's also a Zion, same set, same card. Yeah, like this 8, and I think the last one did like 70. So I was looking at it at around that price, but at these prices, they're just not worth it for me. Piece of 10 of the Captain America sold for about 90 in April. Okay. Kev, I didn't bid on that, Kev, but see, this is why I don't go live until after 10 o'clock, because once you hit the extended bidding, you can only bid on cards you've already bid on, so. Obi-Wan show starts this week. Yeah, it could be. But I just don't really know the market for them as well, especially this set. It's kind of an oddball set. It's 2014 Topps Star Wars. Like, I have no idea what that is, but there's a Luke, there's a Obi-Wan, there's a Boba Fett. Yeah, like this is crazy, right? It's a playoff ticket, Cam Reddish. Like, why is this doing $76? That's just way too high. Same thing with this Pittman. Like, I just don't see it. At 76, doesn't make sense to me. And then add the 20%, you're paying $95 for a card that's just not, in my opinion, worth that. Be careful too when you're bidding on a site like this, because sometimes things get mislabeled. So like this says the Brady's out of 25. This Brady's not out of 25. It's just a silver. So make sure you're reading everything and checking the cards themselves to make sure that the prices are or the descriptions are accurate. Am I buying Luka, or is he too much now? I'm staying away from Luka at the moment. I'll probably reload in the off season. Luka's tricky though, because his stuff doesn't really, it's not really that volatile. And so, you know, I feel like his stuff is also just kind of artificially inflated a little bit. So you gotta be careful on it. Yeah, so these are some of the Star Wars cards I bid on, this Galaxy stuff. A lot of it's, though, going for more than I would want to pay, for sure. Like this Jordan Love, I can't remember what the last one did. I'm going to look it up, but let's see. Jordan Love, green, velocity, PSA 10. You're the high bidder on the Darth. Yeah, I got to show you guys this Darth. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so last two, one did 95, one did 119. So we're already kind of at comps there. I just not really into it all that much. I feel like this isn't a bad buy. But I already have one of his optic autos. Don't really want to go too far into Jaren Jackson Jr. Herbert is the most liquid person in the hobby across any sport. Probably. I think that's probably true. Great player. Jordan Poole's a great player. I wouldn't touch his cards with a 10-foot pole right now. Brady. Yeah, that's probably true. But Herbert is... I mean, I can't ever hold on to Herbert stuff. It's gone. It's out the door so fast. No, it's not a bad buy. I bought one of these a couple weeks ago, so I'm just not really desperate for another one. And big men are just weird. So Baker, buy, sell, or hold. I don't really have an opinion on that, to be honest with you. He's got to find a team first. I mean, yeah. I mean, all these things that like you guys are asking me, like what should I buy, what should I hold, what should I sell? I mean, to be honest with you, I just don't really have the answer for it. I can show you what I'm buying right now, but I don't really know what the right answer is, if that makes sense. Josh Allen's hot. His stuff is hard to come by, though, to be honest with you, especially around me. I'm curious on this Trae Young. Did I spell his name right? Should be. Whew, okay. Here's an interesting one. So PSA 10 does about 400 on this Trae Young. This is after the playoffs. Raw did 85 was the last sale on Raw. But a BGS 9.5 did 282. I feel like this one's worth bidding on. It's already extended though, so this one we are gonna watch. That one's in a range where I think I might be able to get a deal. Cody, there's a Chrome extension from Alt that does that. Super useful. I actually just found out about it last week from Basic White Cards. So, and again, if you guys are not part of the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. Lots of smart people on there. We're talking cards all day, every day. So, Trey PSA 10 was in the 600s not long. Yes. Oops, sorry. I don't know why your messages got retracted, guys. But anyways, Trey is definitely interesting for us. This Lamar is a little too pricey. T. Higgins I was looking at beforehand. He's injured. Don't really want to go there. This Bridges was interesting to me. I'm actually curious. It's one of those things, though. He's a role player. Doesn't, you know... This is out of 25. That's a PSA 10. It's one of those things like I'd have to hold on to it probably. And do I really want to? So they added 25 as a PSA 10, did 500. So SGC cut that in half. So it's probably 200-ish. I just don't know if I want to pay, you know, 150 bucks for a Mikal Bridges card. This Spider-Man's interesting. This one I'm definitely curious of watching. It was already extended though. The blue PSA 10. This Edwards I'm also interested in. His stuff's a little down right now. This KG is sweet. I don't know if you guys have seen. This is my favorite set. So it's X Factor, PSA 9, but it's a sweet card. At a 288. I'll try to get to the questions. Sorry, I'm just kind of busy with this right now. That seemed really high for an SGC 10. Again, some more of this. Like, this is crazy. Who's paying $195 for a Tua Optic Holo? I don't understand that. Wow, this JT got over 300. That's wild. Some of these Donovan Mitchell autos were pretty cheap, which is why I bet on them. So here's the Vader that Tim was talking about earlier. This is a red out of 5. Just a cool card. They never pop up. So Timmy's going for that one. So nobody else bid on it, so he can win it. Yeah, these are around like 400, I think. So they're a little bit out of my range now. And that's kind of all I got. Oh, this Kyler I was watching. I can't remember. It's still... Okay, this card. Can somebody explain this to me? How is this a PSA 10? First of all, how is this a PSA 10? Look at that corner. That corner is jacked up. And look at the edges. The edges are jacked up. Now, I understand this card is kind of comes like that. Like, I saw one of these in person, and they're all kind of like that. But how is this a PSA 10? Look at how messed up that corner is. On top of that, how is it a Mike Baker Black Diamond? Oh, the camera's in the way? I'm sorry. Here, I'll go over here for a second. Look at this corner. It's like so soft. Like, how is that a 10? Ever? And then on top of it, this guy, Mike Baker, made it a black diamond, which is like his highest grade of a card. It just makes no sense to me at all. I mean, look at, you could see you could see how messed up the edges are in through the slab. I mean, what is that? How is that a 10? Like, in what world? So anyways, I just thought that was funny. Yeah, this Kyler I'm really interested in, this teal one. It's at 8. I think the last one did 500. Teal Optic Contenders. Sorry, I was in the way there. Yeah, so a 9 did 800. Here a 9 did 600. That was in March. So yeah, it's probably getting a little bit out of the range that I'd be comfortable with it. Because even if I bid 440, it's gonna be 530 bucks. I just bought one of these on eBay raw for $150. So the fact that this is going for 500 is only good for me. Yeah, he does these, like, he reviews graded cards is what he does. So if you ever see, he has like a sticker that he puts on the front of the slab. So that's it. I think his name's Mike Baker, I want to say. It's either Becker or Baker, and I'm pretty sure it's Baker. All this stuff is way too pricey for me, but this is wild that this Brady's going for this much. It's a 9. It's a gold out of 199. I had the orange out of 425, the base, and it was like a $400 card, so that's crazy. You don't think the corner... Well, but the question is, like, look at the other corners. Like, the other corners... Like, that corner's not like that. That one isn't either. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I'm an idiot. Because it's part of the... basketball. Yeah, okay. All right. My gripes are not accurate. Good call. Very good call, Grant. It was fun to argue about it, though. No, it doesn't work like eBay. It goes in waves. So if none of these cards, so for example, this one's probably going to end. It's actually not a bad deal for this card because this card is very hard to gem. That's actually not a bad deal at all for that card. So basically, any of the ones in green means that they were moved on to the next window, which means somebody bid on them in extended bidding. So the next window is going to be 5 minutes long. So all these ones in red, these are kind of like set. Here's a Kyler too. I was watching this Giannis, but that's way too much for this now. Yeah, good call though, Grant. Really appreciate that. Because looking at it, it just looks like it's a bad corner, right? But then you look and you're like, oh no, it's part of the ball. So good call. I still think the edges are messed up, so I don't know how this guy gave it the black diamond, but you know. So it wasn't all for naught. BGS prices have plummeted. Lots of 9.5s. Yeah, there was a couple of BGS ones that I was interested in. All right, so we're moving on to the next round. I probably should have bid on this Eric Gordon. I feel like it's just kind of cheap. $20 for this. He's local. It's a True Gem Plus. All right, so we're winning the Grant Williams. Not interested in this anymore. Let's watch that. We're gonna pass on the VC. Iron Man wasn't mine. The hero is like... This will probably be my max on it. But I'll bid on it. Hopefully I win one in this window. There wasn't out for the week. Yeah. Some of them are like, wow, this is a steal on this Jordan Love. Maybe I should have bid on it. I think the last PSA 10 did like 150, so that's a great price on that. Maybe I should have bid on that. Did get outbid here. I still think we're gonna bid this one up a little bit. I just feel like it's very cheap for him, especially the color match. It's a cool card. It's PSA 10. This sold for 54. That's actually not a bad buy here. This one out of 75. That's not a bad buy at all. KD cards. Bought a black and orange rookie card of him a while back and I tried to sell them, but they wouldn't sell. Started to try to lose money. Yeah, sometimes you just got to move on. Just take what somebody will give you for them. Those, I mean, even the KD rookie, like the Chrome rookies are like, the PSA 9s are like 350 or 300s and they've dropped like crazy. I was trying to buy them at like 500 at the, like in the middle of the season. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I enjoy it a lot. I think you can get some pretty good deals on it. We're going to bid on this one because I want this freaking card, man. I don't know why. It's just, this card speaks to me. Even if I never sell it, I just think it's cool. All right, never mind. We're done with you. That's my limit on that guy. You're dead to me. Well, I'd say in response to that, I'd say cash is always more valuable than a card. So, soccer cards, I know nothing about it. The only person I've ever bought was Pulisic. He's the only person I ever knew about. So, I mean, I'll buy like Messi and Ronaldo if something comes up, but I try to focus on what I know mainly. Let's see. There's really nothing more that I'm super interested in. Wow, the Teddy went up to 105. Look at that. That's crazy. You guys see that? Oh, this one I need to bid on. Yeah, this is a great deal. Let me bid. Why are you not letting me bid? Where'd my Trae Young go? There we go. There it is. All right. Yeah, this one is definitely one that... Ooh, we're lagging a little bit here. You have two of what's raw. You did buy the Pulisic from me. I remember that. I graded that. I bought two of the same card. One of them I sold raw, and then I graded the other one. And it got an SGC 10. It's a nice card. Thank you. It's been a good stream so far, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Lamar, Burrow, and Herbert in order of who you'd want to start a franchise with and why. Burrow, probably. Burrow first, Herbert second, Lamar third. I just don't believe in Lamar long-term as a quarterback prospect just because he takes so many hits. He's a great player. He's amazing, but those guys I always worry about because he just takes so many hits. But Burrow's just a winner, man. I love Burrow. This Spider-Man is interesting. Scarlet Spider. It's a PSA 6, which, how do you spell this? 1T. It's a PSA 6, which kind of stinks, but it's kind of getting to the, I mean, you can sell it, like in March, it sold raw for $700. And granted, that was at the top of the craze, but I feel like this is still cheap for it. Like, it's something that I don't mind bidding on. Just find stuff that you like and bid on it. That's really all I got. Well, I'm not winning the auction, so it's all good. Did you get Tatum? You get more Tatum? Man, this Nikki Bella's still going. People are loving the Nikki Bellas. Yeah, this one I'm still gonna... I just think this is a good... Even if I bought it at the last comp, it's still probably twice what it's worth now. Yes, I'm still getting outbid. We might strike out tonight. Unless we won that other Grant. We must have won that other Grant Williams, but other than that, I'm striking out pretty hard. Do I want to buy this at... Let's see, Trae Young. Hero Gold for a Steel PSA 10, less 360. Nice, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why PWCC is great. If you find good stuff, you can get good deals. I think it's probably a $200 card, this Trae Young. In an SGC 9. Wow, this did $32. Oof. All right, I'm gonna stay away from it. That scares me. What do I PC? I PC Northwestern football players in college uniforms. Bet you never heard that one before. What are these Anthony Edwards going for now? Yeah, you can't bid on anything right now. Okay, 197 was the last sale. They're hovering right around 200, 190, 195. Last one of these I sold for 250. Yeah, it's just right at comps. It just doesn't make any sense for me. I think I'm probably done. This Edwards is interesting. He's an investment. I mean, basically everyone's an investment for me. I hate to say that, but I don't PC really inexpensive cards. There's just too much risk for me holding it too long. What do I think about the market right now, and do I think it tanks soon? I think it's a weird time because there's really only the basketball playoffs going on. I think that it's irresponsible for people to put out a bunch of content saying the market's about to crash, because I don't think that's true. But people do it every time this happens. They did it in December too. The same thing happened. If you believe in cards long term, it's a great time to buy. That's all I got to say about that. Yes, please. Do you have any? That'd be sick. I don't like when people are super negative about the market and they're like, oh, it's going to tank, it's going to tank. It's like, well, it's a weird time. I mean, think about it. Baseball started. Football isn't for another 4 months. Basketball is in the playoffs, so everyone who's not playing in the playoffs is, done, basically. It's just a weird time. I'm going to overpay for this. Oh, you do? Nice. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why content creators put out videos about the market crashing. Like all it does is like hurt people who are creating the content. It makes no sense to me at all. But I can't control people. It just whatever. I have no idea, brother. Sorry. I'm not is it just look at the number and look at what other numbered cards have done of the same player around the same numberings. Unfortunately, I'm not super familiar with those low numbered Herberts. Bro, you did? Does he have NT autos? That's sick. How do you pay for the item you won on PWCC? You could pay by credit card. You can pay by wire transfer. You can pay by ACH transfer, I believe. Any number of ways. It's super easy. They send you an invoice and then you just pay it. Money Mike from Discord. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, everyone has a different name, so it's hard to keep track of people. EX2000 Kobe rookie. Nice, man. I'm telling you, you can find deals. You just got to be patient. This week hasn't been great for me. Did I even win anything? Interested to see where this Zion ends up. So this is out of 5. First off the line, blue shimmer. 5 of 5. It's a pretty good deal for Zion. You think they're gonna win? I mean, they got a great team. I'm excited to see how Allen Robinson does on them. Oh no, he's on the Rams. Sorry. Who'd they get? Khalil Mack. That's who they got. It'll happen quickly though. You'll get it by the end of the night. Oh, that's awesome. Is it college? It's pro uniform though, right? Because I prefer college uniform. I don't think we're gonna win this Grant Williams. Did we win any? We did. We won this Grant Williams. And I guess we gotta win this one. I guess it's a Grant Williams night. This person, whoever's bidding against me, keeps extending it. I think he does have a few. Depends. This week hasn't been great for me, but there's been other weeks where I've gotten great deals on it, like really good deals. So it just kind of depends. Tim, are you still in the Vader? Man, I can't believe this is going for this much. SGC is really taking off in value. It's a good service. Oh, you're done? Yeah. I think that's a good call. It's too risky. Yeah, I think it's too risky. Yeah, there's just not much interesting this week. Yep, for sure. What is economy? Do you know? How much is it? Just got a buzz. I don't know what that was. Oh, UA. I do not have Twitter. I just don't really care for the platform. How fast does PWCC shipped? Haven't had cards shipped home from them before. I've had my cards at my door on Wednesday. So 50 for Beckett. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like PSA and SGC. I don't really need another grading service right now. Yeah, so all these cards, if I win them, I'll have them by the end of the week. So it's super fast. This card's just cool, man. It's just a cool card. So we're still in the 5-minute time windows. I watched the playoffs. The playoffs are really fun. I love F1, man. Love buying F1. Honestly, I just like the cards. I just think the cards are really cool looking. And pretty much everything I buy it because I like the cards. It's a shame this is a 6. I think it's this corner is just kind of jacked up. Look how messed up that corner is. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. It's just mushed. Centering actually looks okay on it. Can't really see it, maybe a little glare. Yep, I agree. I love SGC, man. They're super great. A pretty good Luka card. Should I sell it before they get swept? I am not going to give you advice. If you're making money on the sale, you never go broke, man. Never go broke. 35 for Beckett economy. Yeah, I mean, 90 to 120 days, though. It takes a long time. Feed a list on PWCC. I do not know. Yeah, my apologies. I'm not sure. All right, we're still winning this, so we might get this one too. I'd be fine with that. Getting a couple Grant Williams. I think they're probably still going to make the finals. We'll see. You just got to get the right buyer. I mean, for cards like this, we'll just use this for an example. So it's out of 75, right? So there's only 75 of them. So they're not going to sell, they might sell once every couple months. So the last sale was in March of a PSA 10 of this. So the fact that that's before the playoffs. That's before he's had a really good playoffs. You know, that's how you have to justify it. And also, the easiest way to do it is honestly just sell it on eBay. Like if you really want market value for your card, put it on a 99-cent eBay auction, and you will get market value for your card. So it's really, you know, like a lot of people want to throw comps at you for a card that's out of 10 or out of 20 or out of 25, and you know, oftentimes those cards don't sell every week. They'll sell once every couple months, maybe once a year. So it's hard to get good, accurate comps on them. Rating a Kobe auto, I feel like it's in very good condition. I'm not the person to ask for that. You can ask someone in the Discord. They would probably know more than me. But I'm definitely not the person to ask about that. All right, I think we're gonna get this Grant Williams. Awesome, man. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. It's been a fun thing. You know, I like doing it. Probably not going to be able to do it. I forgot to tell you. I won't be able to do it this coming Sunday because there's a show actually on Monday on Memorial Day, and I'm going to be in a hotel, and I don't have streaming capabilities from the hotel. So this next Sunday, we're going to be off. But, oh, thanks, man. Yeah. I try to avoid, I mean, you know, obviously if you want the card, but we don't want to, you know, I'm trying to hopefully in the future organize something where we're not competing against each other for the same cards, so. That would be ideal, obviously. Sure, yeah. I got another one too tonight. No bigger artist. I want to go to Dallas in July, but I don't know if that's going to happen yet. I need to ask time off work. I'm probably not going to the National. It's just too expensive for me to get there, unfortunately. To get there and stay there. Staying there is honestly the more expensive thing than getting there. All right, so we got the Williams, I think. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Cool. That's what I do, yeah. And that's why I stream it. I don't mind streaming it because, you know, and two, if anybody, if you guys are watching the stream or whatever, and I'm bidding on a card that you want, let me know and I will stop bidding on it because I don't want to be bidding against one of you guys. I'd rather, you know, like that's just dumb. Then we both lose. Hello? All right, I guess they're all done now. There's only 400 auctions left. Let's go just for funsies. Let's see what some crazy stuff's going for. Kobe out of 500 is at 11,000. This one I was curious about. This Josh Allen. Flawless Diamond Gem. It's kind of a crappy auto. Yeah, it's still going to be a great show, though. I mean, I just want to get Dallas once just because it seems insane. I mean, the deals just seem crazy there, so I just want to see it. See it and experience it. I'm surprised this is as high as it is, this James Harden. It's an NT rookie patch auto for a player that like everyone hates. I guess everyone doesn't hate him, but you know what I mean. Best way to find PWCC comps. What do you mean? Like comps from sales from PWCC? Like what the card's sold for? You can check, I think. Bro, why? Why? Even I'm not that dumb. I don't think it's dumb. I mean, whatever, you know. You believe what you believe, but... These drop Morants are still going. These actually seem pretty cheap to me. For PSA 10. Yeah, alt shows it. Alt shows PWCC sales. So we didn't end up with anything crazy tonight. Everything was just kind of pumped tonight. I don't know why, but eBay's been kind of cheap. So, I mean, we got 2 Grant Williams, $100 for the pair. This one's obviously the better card, but it's great. I mean, $20 too for this PSA 10 Silver Prism rookie. I mean, can't really beat it, you know. Like worst case scenario on this, I'd sell it for $30 in my opinion. I just don't think you can beat that price. Jordans you were watching are above. Yeah, tonight was weird. PSA 9 to PSA 10 or raw just depends on the card. Yeah, for the modern stuff, it does depend on the card. I'd say the general rule of thumb is that a PSA 10 is about 3 times that of a PSA 9, but it's certainly not, you know, that's not a hard and fast rule. Guy who said he would only buy the whole case, but only got cheap slabs. Yeah, cheap slabs are great. I mean, people love them. But this card's great. I mean, you know, the last comp on this was in March, and it was like $75, I think, on eBay. I think this is easily $150 or $200 card. I'll probably sticker it for $200. You know, see if I have any takers. If I don't have any takers, especially if they're still in the playoffs by next week, I'll just probably list it on eBay in an auction. See what happens, you know. I can't see it going for less than $80. That would be odd to me. So yeah, you can, Bill. You know who's done it that I know of is Shane from the Fisher Show. He's sold cards on PWCC, so he would know kind of how it works. But that's the only one that I know who's sold stuff on PWCC. Yep, exactly. It's just there's no really hard and fast rule. Oh yeah, Tim might be your buyer as well. How often it depends. I mean, right now I just don't have that much stuff. So I usually, if I have a lot of lower end stuff that I got in bulk for cheap, then I'll run auctions on it. But if I have stuff that I'm listing, so like all this stuff has just been up there. It's all just stuff that's been up for a while. I'll just list it for a price and do a best offer or whatever. So, but nothing crazy. So sometimes, I mean, I do, let's see my overview. So I did, I've done 5,500 over the last 90 days. For a while it was at 7,000, so I was doing a couple thousand a month on eBay. Right now it's been a lot less because I've been selling more at shows. So hey, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. So anyways, if you guys have never been here before, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I just posted a new vlog today. That went up at 5 o'clock today, so be sure to watch that. It's really fun. It's a fun one. So it's short and sweet. It's about 7 minutes long. Yeah, my next show is going to be this weekend. It's going to be on Monday, this coming Memorial Day. And there's going to be a trade night on Sunday night and then the show on Monday. So hopefully I'll get 2 different vlogs from this weekend. And if you guys want to hang out and chat about cards, make sure to join the Discord in the link in the description below. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope to see you all again soon, and take care. Yes, it is a music stand in the back. My real job is I'm a musician, so yeah, didn't hide it very well. Thanks, guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you all soon.